Hey guys, it's Janice from Ozark Family Homestead, and today's video is an unexpected video, not something we planned to do, but the day did not go as planned. So some of you may know we're raising out turkeys that are due to be butchered here in just several more weeks, but one of our turkeys had an accident this morning. Its leg got caught in the fence and it was injured, and it's not with us anymore. I'll put it that way. So we did not record that whole process because I know a lot of you don't like seeing that kind of thing. So the turkey now looks like something that you would get from the store, and it's in our oven. So I was going to bring you along with me here because what I am going to do, and this may or may not be your thing either, but it's something unique that most people, even in the homestead community, they don't do. We are going to process the legs of the turkey. Now, I've never done this with a turkey before. I've done it with chicken, and it makes great bone broth, but I'm going to do it with turkey. I'm going to show you how I process the legs and feet of the bird so that they're prepped to put in my next batch of bone broth. So if that's something that sounds intriguing to you, you may not even ever use it, but it's a thing, and it's a thing that you won't see too often. So I'm going to take you along with us. Here we go. Okay, we're going to do a quick peek at the turkey here. It is in the oven, stuffed with sage and rosemary from our property. I went ahead and harvested this sage, and Sarah grabbed rosemary that is now in the greenhouse. So, and these are the feet and legs of the turkey. So I'm going to start the processing of that. And you guys can see what goes into it. Obviously, we want to get them very clean. Right now, they are not clean. So that's what we're going to do first. And first step is water. So we'll get going on that. All right, first thing I'm doing is just getting some water going in this soup pot here. Got it about half full, and I'm going to get it up to a rolling boil. And then put the feet in there and let them boil for at least 5 minutes or so, and then we should be able to get, here, let me show you guys, there's scales, if you can see the scales all along there, and then of course the toenails. And what you're going to notice as we clean these up, the scales just peel right off, kind of similar to if you've ever had a bad sunburn and then your skin peels off. These scales are going to do the same thing. And actually the toenails there on the end should have this covering over them. Every time I've done chickens, I'm assuming turkey is the same way. It has this sheath that covers the actual toenail, and it will come off after we've boiled them. So I'll show you that whole process here as we go. I'm going to check in with Sarah over here. She is chopping up, this is some of those pretty radishes that you brought in. Well, you brought in a first big bunch. This is a second bunch.
Yes, I brought in 3 bunches in total.
Yeah, and the others are already gone. So she's chopping these up. So the plan for supper tonight is, do you want to tell them?
So it's our hand-plucked, home-raised turkey, our homegrown radishes, and our homegrown sweet potatoes.
With our parsley, or not parsley.
Our rosemary,
yes,
and our sage.
Stuffed inside the turkey as well.
I'm just a wee bit proud of the meal.
Feeling very homesteaderish today, huh?
Yes.
Yes. And we've got this stuff on here still to process. Some squash came in. The okra has gone to seed.
Yeah.
Tomatoes, everything brought in because we're getting down into the 20s tonight. And our table, she harvested all the pretty flowers, all the marigolds and the zinnias, and our table is very colorful right now. It just felt wrong to let them sit outside and freeze. Mm-hmm. Andrew just brought in the sweet potatoes that'll be cooked up tonight. So, and where were you keeping them at?
Summer kitchen.
Out in the summer kitchen. because they were curing under the carport outside, but with it getting down so cold, they got moved to the summer kitchen. So these will get put in the Instant Pot and be part of supper. Andrew is scrubbing the sweet potatoes for us and getting them going in the Instant Pot here. And the water is boiling, so I'm going to take the lid off. Do this one-handed while holding the camera.
Do you need me to hold it?
Now, here we go. Do-do-do, dip your toes in.
That's kind of creepy looking.
It's kind of creepy looking. Okay, we're gonna put it in. There we go. And then this one here. Okay. We're gonna let it boil for 5 minutes, check it out, and see if all the scales and stuff come off. All right, Andrew has the sweet potatoes all cleaned up. There's purple flesh sweet potatoes, and then these are a white flesh sweet potatoes. So that will be with supper, and the timer has gone off. So I am going to drain the hot water out of this and then cover the turkey feet with cold water until they're cold enough to handle. You gonna go ahead and get it going?
Pretty simple.
Covered up with cold water and see if I can peel all the unwanted parts off of there. Okay. There we go. It feels kind of like snake skin or something. It's just all loosened up. Look at that. Okay, let me go grab a container here to put this stuff in. All right, I'm just gonna pull these pieces of the skin off, and I'm gonna throw them in this bucket here. I will say it is different than chicken. With the chicken, this would come off scale by scale in the ones that I've done. And this is more just one solid piece of skin. So the turkey is different. Now as I get down here to the toes, I'm curious to see if the toenail comes off like the chickens always have. Come here, Anna. Come up here close. Comes right off. And it's empty. It's hollow. You can see that it's hollow because there's the nail there. And so this is clean. This exterior is what would have been messy walking around out in the barnyard, but this is clean underneath. So, yep, it comes off just like the chicken feet that I've cleaned up before. Pretty interesting. And you'll have to look it up. There are really, really good nutritional benefits to having these in broth. Very gelatinous broth. So, all right, I'm gonna keep going. This is kind of meticulous stuff in between each of the toes, but it's just gonna all peel off bit by bit. And then I'll have Anna turn the camera back on as I get a little closer here to the end. All right, I have the first one done, and I wanted to show you a side-by-side before and after. Before with all the scales and the skin still on there, and those exterior toenail things, and then afterwards here. And it feels kind of jelly-ish. You can actually, as you're feeling it, you can tell why it's going to put a lot of gelatin into your broth, because it has the squishy gelatin feel to it. There's a tiny bit of meat here on the leg, but mostly it's all of this gelatin. So there's some veins through there. So the children really enjoyed it, especially Sarah and Andrew. You know, they got a biology lesson today, high school biology there, the dissection of a turkey. So they were able to see a lot of anatomy, and this is just more of it, I think. It may gross some people out, but it is intriguing at the same time. So I'm going to do the second one here. It's nice and cool at this point, and it really doesn't take that long. That's Anna's favorite part right there, isn't it? She's sneering up her nose. Oh, plucking off the toenails. And there's the big one. Came right off. And it's not sharp underneath at all. It's very soft under there. So, all right. I'll work on the last one. Okay, Anna, she wanted to try it out herself. So she's working on it. What do you think?
Kind of hard.
Kind of hard? You working on that toenail?
Yeah.
Let me see. You gotta wiggle it. Maybe try to work on the skin some more and loosen it up. If more of the skin comes off, maybe the toenail will come off easier. Can you tell? Did the other part feel kind of like jelly? Where you pulled the skin off. I will say that was the surprising part for me, is with chickens, you know, each of those little scales on here, these little scales would come off, they would flake off. Whereas on the turkey, it just peels off. It really reminds me of like a snake skin, the way it comes off in one big, I don't know, just one big strip. Right. All right, she's gonna work on that a little bit more. And then, oh, sweet potatoes are up to pressure now in the Instant Pot. All right, they're both done. Got all that skin off so that everything underneath, this is clean. None of this has been exposed to anything that was out in the barnyard. So it's clean. All the yucky contaminated parts are there, and they'll be thrown out. So, my baby. Oh, that's a cool trick. Beep, beep. Those are the sweet potatoes. So I'm going to take these at this point and put them in the freezer with the bones that we collect. And then next time I do bone broth, I'll just dump these in the pot too. As far as whatever else is going on here, Shawn is cleaning out the wood stove. It is supposed to get down into the 20s tonight. It is the end of October, and I do not think we have ever started our wood stove in October. So, but it is abnormally, it's early for being this cold. So I think we may have a fire going tonight. You like having the wood stove going, don't you? So, all right, I will try to show everybody our sweet potatoes and radishes and turkey when they come out of the oven. All right, getting plates made up. Now our turkey's not exactly a butterball, not thick and plump, but it was ours. So this is about as close to homestead eating as we're gonna get, huh? There's the purple sweet potatoes. That's what they look like when they come out. And Andrew's got, that's one of the white fleshed sweet potatoes there. You didn't get any radishes?
No idea.
You didn't? He's going to get some radishes now.
I got purple and white.
You did purple and white on yours. How about that? So, all right, guys, we will go ahead and pray and eat. You can hardly see you over there with all the flowers in the way. We've got the fanciest table in the whole county, don't we? All right, guys, that is it for this video. This unplanned, but just the way the day went video. So if you liked it, please give us a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed, please, please. And seriously, if you could tell your family and friends to watch Ozark Family Homestead, we would appreciate it so much, and it would help our family's channel grow. So thank you so much, guys, and we will all see you on the next video. Bye-bye. Oh, look at him say bye-bye, guys. We'll see you later.
Thanks for watching Ozark Family Homestead. Bye.